Coming up in this episode, man, y'all's boy Brandon Tatum is out here getting drugged through the mud, man. He is getting drugged through the mud. People are going at him hard. Now, you know the events that have taken place over these last couple days. A clip surfacing that Brandon Tatum took a shot at the former First Lady, Michelle Obama. And he said some crazy things that had the internet going crazy, had the internet exploding. He came on record and said that Michelle Obama was not attractive and saying that she was not fine and all kinds of other stuff. And see, what that caused was a mass eruption for people to start going back at Brandon Tatum's wife. And, you know, he got real sensitive when D.L. went in on him, put that video up that went viral talking about his wife because of the things that he said about Michelle Obama. And ever since then, Brandon Tatum has responded to D.L. Hughley and everybody that has made these claims about his wife. And the crazy thing about it is the things that he says about all these other people's wives that are of color, he has denigrated these women, calling them out their name and everything. And that's why people are going at him, because he's already made his point and his claim how he feels about people of color. Basically confess that he don't like us. And we say he's not like us. And people have went at him, gone at him, and have been exposing him. And he goes to great lengths to stand up and protect the people on the other side without protecting his own. And all he wants to do is call people of color out, give them outlandish names, minimizes them, downright denigrates them, and the things that he says about women of color is asinine. It's straight up diabolical. It's crazy work. Calls them out their name. We heard what he said about, Teslin Figaro, called her super ghetto. And when he made reference to everybody that was talking about his wife, it was all the people of color that was talking about his wife and the remarks and the words that he has said about the women of color, calling them all kinds of buffoons and gorillas and all kinds of things. So now he's out here getting bodied by a funeral director. We all know the funeral director, Shuler King. He's a comedian, very successful comedian. He does online skits. And man, he let Brandon Tatum have it. Because basically, just like I said, go back and look at the videos, you said that about Michelle Obama. Or you could have said, well, my personal opinion, I don't think. But you didn't do that. You categorized it as that. So people started coming back at your wife, and you got livid. Hey, if you live in a glass house, don't throw no stones. You open for fair game, it's open sesame. So if you can't stand the heat, stay out the kitchen. So let's listen to what the funeral director said, aka the comedian Shuler King. But before we get off into that, do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe on the video. And, he cracks me up, man. This is probably one of the funniest things I've seen all day because of his reaction and his mannerism when he's talking about Brandon Tatum. But listen how he addresses him from the start.
Ladies and gentlemen, I saw some videos. Officer Tatum, Tater Tot, whatever they call it.
Potato Tot.
He's upset because a lot of people say a lot of posting negative things about his wife. It's saying that she's unattractive. Somebody says she looks like a villain off a scary movie character, or a villain off a scary movie. But somebody said it looked like her face is melting, and I think somebody made reference to the fact that she's had cosmetic surgery on her face. And he said that his wife is fine. But he didn't just say his wife was fine. He said that Michelle Obama is not an attractive woman, and that's okay because everybody can't be fine like his wife. Now, sir, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But when you take a shot at somebody's wife, you got to be willing to receive the things that you give. If you dish it, you got to be able to take it. Don't get upset when people start talking about your wife, and then don't call it racism. Y'all mad I'm married to a white woman. I don't think anybody's mad with you for being married to a white woman. But you came from Michelle Obama, who is a good-looking woman and the most educated first lady that we've had to date.
Facts.
You guys gotta chill, man, because it seemed like them Obamas really just live in y'all head. Stop it. I mean, like I said, if you were to say, oh look, I don't find her attractive, I don't think she's an attractive woman, that cool. But don't just be, oh no, she ain't, stop acting like she fine, she ain't fine. It's one thing if you say, hey look, I personally don't find her that attractive, but I respect her, this, that, but there's certain ways you can say things. But if you gonna lay it out there, oh, she ain't fine, and now people talking about your wife. We gotta do better, Tatum.
Tatum.
And plus, this don't have nothing to do with the Nolan Wells case, Detective Tatum.
Detective Tatum.
Ain't got nothing to do with it. So continue on your crusade. But just know, man, when you dish it out, you gotta take this. You gotta accept the return fire, sir.
Man, Shuler King cracks me up, man. It's just his mannerism, the way he be looking. But he's absolutely correct, man. If you can't dish it, if you can't take it, don't dish it out. And see, it's open sesame on Brandon Tatum. And you see how at the end he called him Detective Tatum? I found that kind of hilarious. But that's what I'm saying, man. It's open sesame, man. You live in a glass house, don't throw no stones, man. You was open for fair game once you came out of your mouth and you said them comments about Michelle Obama. And then all your videos that you have produced after that, when people started going at your head, what did you think, Brandon Tatum? What did you think nobody was going to say anything? They were just going to let that slide? The internet is undefeated, man. Social media is undefeated. So as soon as you said that, man, somebody put a clip together and talked about you bad. And that thing went viral. Then they talked about, in reference to you looking like Saucy Santana, and in your videos that you came back and tried to shoot these shots at people, you didn't address the way that you looked from the bottom down. You didn't say anything about that photo that was floating around the internet. The way you was bad built. You didn't say nothing about that. But see, what happens is, right now, he is trending all over the place. It's no secret. It's no secret. That's why people keep sending me clips and asking me, to do my reaction to what's going on in this whole situation with Brandon Tatum getting schooled by these comedians. And it seems like all these comedians are flaming him. It started with D.L. Hughley. I don't know the issue and the beef with him and D.L. Hughley, but it's serious. Because at one point, y'all know Brandon Tatum, he basically said, he's standing 10 toes down. He said, we can get physical, or it could be verbal or physical. Pick or choose. That's why I said, man, let's get ready to rumble, man. I said, you might as well put them in a celebrity boxing match. They might as well go on Zeus and fight it out and see what happens and see if he really is about that life. But he's out here getting crucified by anybody and everybody. People that are higher up, people that are in the middle, and some of these people that are now in the YouTube content creation space. You gotta watch what you say. Just like Shuler King said. Tater tot, potato. It's wild, man. Y'all get down in that comment section.
I see everyone in the comment section, #salute. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you will know every time I drop a hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And that will wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.